Hi everyone, my name is Lee. Today I will review the book The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime by Mark Hayden. And accidentally, I have done this before on my YouTube channel, which has 50 subscribers, and now I will review it again. What an accident. So here, that is my animation. Let's go. Christopher Boone is a 50 years old boy who lives with his father in Sweden. He has a pet rat and he goes to a school for special needs. Each year he will be taking his A-level mathematics paper and will be the first student in his school to do so. One day, Christopher finds his neighbor dog Wellington dead on his neighbor lawn in the garden. 4 pieces right through his body. Christopher goes to hug the dog and his neighbor Mrs. Shears come out and scream at Christopher. The police come and Christopher gets overwhelmed from being interrogated that he hits the policeman because he does not like being touched. Christopher gets arrested, but he is let out with a caution. Christopher's fathers come to collect him from the police station, and Christopher tells his father that he would like to investigate who Wellington. But his father gets very angry and tells him that he should stay out of other people's business. Yeah, but Christopher decides to continue on his trip, and he tells his teacher, Mrs. Sylvian, he would like to write a murder mystery novel about who killed Wellington. Here is the book we are reading right now. Christopher goes around to do some detective work in his neighborhood, and he meets one of his neighbors, Mrs. Alexander, who tells him things that he did not know before. She tells Christopher that his mother was having an affair with Mr. Shears while she was still around. One day, Christopher leaves his book lying about his house, and his father reads it and gets very upset and assaults Christopher. But later, his father apologizes but takes his book away. Christopher goes to look for his book in his mother's room, but he finds letters addressed to him from his mother, who his dad told him was dead. Christopher feels sick because his father had lied to him. He passed out on his father's bed with the evidence about him. When his father comes home, he sees Christopher lying on the bed and apologizes to Christopher for lying to him and tells Christopher that from now on he will only tell him the truth. His dad admits to Christopher that he was the one who had killed Wellington. Christopher feels very scared of his dog, a dog killer, and feels unsafe to live in the house. Since he now knows where his mother is in London, he decides to go and live with her. He takes his dad's credit card and goes to London. On his way to London, he meets a policeman that accompanies him for half of his journey on the train because the policeman tells Christopher that his father is looking for him and he wants to take Christopher back. Christopher managed to escape from the policeman and make his way to London Victoria Station. When Christopher reaches London, he goes to look for Sigmund. He finally meet her mother. His mother is very surprised and did not expect it there. Mr. Shears is not so happy. Christopher's mother and Mr. Shears get into a heated argument, and his mother decides that the best thing to do would be to go back to Sweden to sort this out with Christopher's father. When his mother meets his father, they get into an argument because his father has told Christopher that she was dead all the time, and also for her nerve for coming back after leaving them. Christopher goes on to take his A-level mathematics paper, and he gets the highest grade possible, a grade A. He's now managed to find a new job in Sweden and a new apartment for Christopher and herself to live in together. Unfortunately, Christopher's pet rat passed away, but his father gets him a dog and tells Christopher that he knows that it will be hard for him to forgive him. That tells Christopher that he will do whatever it takes to harm the trust. And now Christopher goes to university in later to study mathematics and physics and get a first-class honor degree, and he believes he can do so because he managed to solve the mystery of who killed Wellington. He managed to do on the way to London by himself to find his mother. and he managed to write this awesome novel. The end.